All right. I think I have everything. Okay. Think we're good? Think we're good. All right. Hey, a nice surprise indeed. I wanted to play this today. Um, it's him. It's me, the guy. Um, so let's break the silence here and let's just load the game up real quick because I got a little bit to talk about. We'll get some background noise going and I can adjust my volume. Okay, so last we left off, we beat the dragon bug. We did all the free time stuff for Saturday. I didn't. I had to recheck the VOD to make sure that I did most of everything I wanted to do because I forgot that I talked to the prisoner during this, and I was very worried that I didn't, and I was going to continue the stream without talking to them and then messing the whole thing up. Fortunately, I didn't. I checked the VOD today. I did it, so whew, cross that off the list. But anyways, uh, Wednesday or Tuesday, some day this week, I can't remember. It was probably Wednesday. Um, I went and I did the item dupe, and I did the grind and got all of the equipment from the dragon bug boss fight. I got it all duplicated. I got the amount I needed for each character. You did do it, I remember it. Okay, yeah. Phew. And I was gonna ask too, but I was like, I could just check myself and just make sure. So I'm glad I did. Because I'd hate to have forgotten. But anyways, I've got everybody kitted out. Look at these stat numbers. 80 health, 17 magic attack, 90 health, like 75, 80, 95. The GameSoft is a little low, but that's okay. 90. Tiger Lily's speed is 20. She's the fastest character I have, I think. Yes. Yes, she's the fastest. Incredible numbers. And I did take some time while I was doing the grind to get all these items to, like, look at my character's loadout and kinda, adjust my thinking a little bit to see if this is what I would want my character's stats to be. Honestly, could be doing better. You say that. Literally, if I put all four, or like all the kinds on my character here, I take a hit to my magic attack, which is a stat that I want to keep high. But look at the other stats, though. I could have 100 MP and 100 health. My other stats would be, for what they are, through the roof. But it's just that hit to my magic attack is something I want to keep that magic attack stat up while keeping my other stats where they are, because that's a 3-point hit to it, and it's like, because I could put the Ocean Wrath on myself and my magic attack could be even higher at the cost of my defense and some of my other stats. And while I do like number go big and go up, I do like number be even, or numbers be even, I like having a good healthy distribution between all of my stats. So that is kind of what my aim was going to be. And I decided, you know what, I think that's what I'll keep it at for now. Because after I finished doing the amount of duplications that I wanted, I loaded up the save file again, and then I did the duplication again, but I didn't go back and open the chests. Right now, in the Kiwi Caverns, all 4 of the chests are closed, like I didn't open them. And if I want to, and I think I will do this, when I go do cleanup, I'm going to go back and I will get another one of the blue items, the Cerulean Supremacy. I will get one more of those, and I will put it on myself to get that health boost. Because, you know, I want to go in with some of these busted stats. I want to go into the secret boss, or the super boss, excuse me, with these busted stats, and I want to see how it goes. But for like the story stuff, I might just go in with the full loadout, because, you know, the stat numbers aren't like meant to be this high at once for everybody. So, you know, we'll throw the game a bone here and play a bit more fair. But I don't know. I just, when it comes to my characters, I like having high magic attack. The one character I did kind of make that compromise for, though, is Nylok, because I don't use Nylok for like his magic attacks specifically. I use him for his physical attacks and his like team attacks with some of the other characters for their defensive properties. So having his defense really high is like my main priority, and him having a lot of health. So I was cool with giving him 2 of the Cerulean Supremacies. But everybody else, yeah, 20. Oh, so good. Everybody else, though, I want their magic attack to be really high, because I use their magic to be... I use their magic pretty liberally. So this is where everybody's at currently. Yeah, Nylok is the wall. Yeah, that is what he is supposed to be. So that is where he stands, and I'm cool with him being the wall. It's so funny. In like my first couple of playthroughs, I was kind of iffy on Nylok and his purpose in the party. I've done a complete 180, and I'm like, he's like the MVP. He's the best character to have because of his abilities and what you can do with him. It's like I've completely switched. But hey, that's what experience and, you know, and time will do. It gives you time to learn and time to grow. So that is where we're at. Also, my money is at a decent number, and every time I went through and duplicated stuff, I went through and I fought some enemies a couple of times, so I still have... That's how I have these 2 Crimson Fruits and like a Mana Spark and stuff. Oh, and while I did that, I also learned that you can spam my Dark Metal points. I can spam them faster than I was. And I kind of learned that even though the game kind of goes dirt because I keep spamming them too hard, I can spam them a lot and do a lot of damage. So I don't think I was actually using that move to its fullest potential. Egg on my face. But hey, again, live and learn. But also while I was doing this, I went and I got a bunch of Sacred Waters. So instead of having 2 of them, I have 8. So we're doing A-okay. At this point, it will be a complete and total mistake on my part if we end up losing like anywhere in this game, because I am loaded out with good items. I am armed to the teeth, and I've got a great, in my opinion, a great move pool to pick from. So I think we're doing okay. Oh, made of easily smashable crystals. Well, I mean, haven't you seen what is it, Game of Thrones? Nobody could get through that wall, right? Always no Nylok's true power. Yeah, I call it intuition, but it's just dragon bias. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny because I think in like every incarnation of Tome, Nylok has always had some form of like importance to the plot. So, you know, it just makes sense that he would have importance to the game as well. And more than just plot-wise and gameplay-wise, too. The sacred waters will never get used, and you know it. Hey now, don't say that. There's still some game left, so still a chance I could use one of them, at least one. It's the final battle. Anyways, yeah. So I think we're good. I did everything. Took care of that. We're not doing the cubes yet. I'm not doing the cubes until the final free day. So I think... Actually, one more thing. One more thing. Oh yeah, the game... right, game's got to chug first so it can load this area in. So, I got some money to burn.
Greetings, Trav. Ah, you wish to purchase these?
Oh, you don't have the... Who had the electrical data plus? Who was that? That wasn't...
I'll be seeing you again.
It wasn't here. Was it in Orange Island? Yeah, now I'm confused. I want to go pick up that electrical data plus because I've got some money. I don't think I will have Nylock keep the crystal element strike attack thingy. I'll want him to have the health plus and the status immunity. I think I might, maybe. Because I know we've got a fight with the new victors coming up in the next regional event. And I don't know if he'll be in the party for that or not.
Greetings, traveler. Ah, you wish to purchase these?
Here they are. Okay, so we're going to buy one. One, parentheses, one of these.
A fine choice. Thank you.
Okay.
Lovely. What? I'll be seeing you again.
Actually, while we're here...
Greetings, traveler. Interested in any of my wares?
we're gonna sell
looking to
these.
sell? Yes, I can use this.
We'll sell the Mana Spark, why not?
Yes, I can use this.
And we'll keep everything else.
I'll be seeing you again.
I forgot where the stall was. The Orange Islands annoy me for a very specific reason. Is it the layout? The colors? The background? Right, I gave Curb the magic minus. Wonder what the difference is between the electrical data plus and the normal electrical data. We'll give you this in place of this. Alright, we'll go from there. Okay. I think we're good. Right? I did everything? Talked to the prisoner? Did all this? When did the Lychee Lagoon thing? Everybody has their Orbs of Unity. Yeah, and I talked to Okra because you have to talk to Okra in order to get into the Kiwi Cavern. Caverns. I think we're good. The color outside the portal is pink. The element is red. And the islands are orange. You know that's true. Yeah, I never thought about it. Yeah. Yeah, the portal color is pink, but the region itself is orange. That is weird. I guess it's supposed to be indicative of the purple flame from Kinder Spirit, that like pinkish purple kind of color. But yeah, that is kind of weird. Yeah, because Adonis Woods is green, Telluria's Cities is yellow, I think, and Crystal Barrel Kingdoms is like light blue, and those fit like the area pretty well. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Alright, anyways. I'm pretty sure I did everything. Let's go, I suppose. Alright. Congratulations on registering your guild. Hello, this message confirms that you and your guild, the Dandelions Plus, is officially registered to compete in the Orange Island regional event for the Terrain and Magical Expertise Campaign of Champions. The event will begin on June 28th at so please promptly arrive at the designated in-game location, Orange Island, Black Currant Beach, Honeydew Hotel, with your fellow guild members. The winning guild will receive money, as well as the entry to the final event to win more money, after which the prize will be delivered. We wish you luck on your adventure today, NetKing Software. This is it. Hey everyone, I'll keep this one short. Get plenty of sleep and don't be late. I'll see you all soon. Flame Girl. Well, sorry about the first part. I'm running on like 6 hours. And I have been for like the past 3 days? Because that's a story in and of itself, but let's just get this started. Thank God you can see what I'm saying, because I'm kind of colorblind. Yeah, no, I totally get it. And I can see it from both sides, where it's like, oh, from like our point of view, it's like, you know, no, the colors match up, it's kind of weird, but you know, I can see from, you know, the dev side and be like, oh no, it's this color because of this reason, or it's this reason, you know. Heading over to the now. But yeah, lately I've been dealing, or at least, yeah, I guess lately, I've been dealing with really bad nightmares. The past few nights. And I have not been getting a lot of sleep because of that. The first nightmare I had was I was in a Resident Evil 7 type scenario where I was hiding from Jack and Marguerite Baker. And as the dream progressed, they got more and more hideous and monstrous. Like, they started as Jack and Marguerite, but then their like faces melted off and they were just skulls, which wasn't as scary, but I kind of thought it was weird. And then they turned into dinosaurs, like T-Rexes. And then it transitioned from them chasing me as T-Rexes from like a dark void into like a tile screen for like a Turok arcade shoot 'em up dinosaur game. And for some reason on this title screen, there was like the title and like start game options, all that stuff. And you know, the background is a bunch of dinosaurs running from the top of the screen down to the bottom of the screen, like you're looking down at a herd of dinosaurs. And in that herd of dinosaurs was Garfield as a dinosaur. And for some reason, I saw Garfield as a dinosaur, and I went, hey, look, there's Garfield as a dinosaur. Like, it was a totally normal thing. Like, I expected him to be there. And, yeah, that was the first one. I can't even remember the second one, but it was very bizarre and honestly pretty terrible. I think it had something to do with work, too. It was barf. But yeah, fortunately last night I didn't have any nightmares, and but I didn't get a whole lot of sleep because I woke up because I drank a little too much, not alcohol, but I consumed too many liquids, and I woke up a bit too early, and once I wake up I can't fall back to sleep. It was it sucks. So I'm just glad that those nights passed. Because I've also heard that long COVID, also one of the symptoms of long COVID is restless nights and having like really bad nightmares. Or like night terrors or something like that. So I've been dealing with the anxiety of that. But I don't think that's it. So I'm just tired. That is a dream, yeah. My dreams are very bizarre and rarely make any sense. makes me really jealous of the people who can like lucid dream and their dreams have like solid through lines and stuff.
Hello, hello! Just wanted to get your attention to say you and the Alliance knock 'em dead today.
We've been following your team's growth since the first event, and we really want to see you succeed this time. I believe in you.
I like Patricia. What a cute design. Patricia! Please be quiet, honey. The Campaign of Champions is on.
Thank you. We're gonna win this thing.
Grab life by the butt cheeks and be awesome!
Grab life by the butt cheeks. Hello.
I made a resolution last year that I would make 2020 a good one, but so far it's been absolutely dreadful.
Hey, don't give up. It's only halfway over. It can still be a good year. We've all got to do our part to make it one.
I'm doing my part too. At least I hope so.
I'm doing my part.
The last event for the campaign's gonna start in a little while. Any bets on which team will win?
At first I was thinking that the new victors are gonna live up to their name. But I'm rooting for the underdog after hearing about that solo guy. I think his title is like the 9,000 kill streak or something.
Aren't you in one of the teams entering today?
Yeah, the Dandy Alliance Plus.
Oh, how about that? Well, good luck to you.
Vendors usually consist of game I've been thinking about and running from something. That or romance, which is even weirder.
Greetings, passerby. Remember, when the end of one road appears, it's just the beginning of another journey.
Indeed. I think I've only had... Actually, I've had a handful of dreams that were romantic. And there's only one I remember rather clearly. And it was when there was a person I had a crush on. I don't even say it was crush. I think I was just friends with them, honestly. But, friends or crush, I don't know. It was very weird. I was young at the time. I had a dream that they and I were dancing in a ballroom, and I was watching from a third-person perspective, and there was a spotlight on us, and I was just watching us dance. And they were wearing a really, really beautiful outfit, and I was all dressed up, and I just watched us dance. It was really cute.
Let's hope the journey I'm currently on goes for just a little bit longer.
Indeed. Oh, so back to the game though, real quick. We are technically at the point of, I don't know, point of no return? I wouldn't say the point of no return, but we're at the point now where if you lose, you are forced into the bad ending route. So, if you want the good ending, you cannot lose any fights past this, or you cannot lose any fights after this point. If you lose any of the battles before, the story just kind of continues on its path to this point. But we are now officially at the precipice. One wrong move and you fall off. We can probably talk about the endings a bit as we get into this. As I get into a lull. We're gonna drop a save real quick. Last night I was on a date with a Yiga Blade Master. I'm not attracted to Yiga Blade Masters. Well, I mean, that's the power of dreams, right? The Blade Masters are like the really tall, buff ones, right? Is that right? I think, yeah, those are the Blade Masters, right? I could dig it. Don't lose. Yeah, I'll try. It'll be, like I said, it will be a miracle if I lose. And it'll be from something from like sheer stupidity on my part if I lose. Like the last time I streamed the game, I bungled the fight with Ruler Ruby. And I lost that fight. I had to reset.
What'll it be? This what you need?
Alright, we can quick
Here you go, friend.
Round that out to 40. We'll be using the last of the launch boxes, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, you can just buy these.
Need anything else? See you around.
Okay. Oh. I know we'll probably get the opportunity to, but I'm just going to take care of the equipment thing right now. I think Curb, my loadout, or my team loadout will be Curb, Flame Girl, and maybe Nylock. Because there's an Infernal guy, a Natural guy, a Technical guy, and is there another? I think there's 2 Naturals, an Infernal, and a Technical. I forget what Neo Mutant's alignment is. I think he's Natural. I think. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we're going to give Curb the flower immunity. We'll take it from Alpha. We'll give it to Curb, because Alpha's not going to be in this fight. It'll be Flame Girl. Yeah, Flame Girl, Curb, and Nye, I think is what I'll go with. And I want them to have flower immunity. I can handle the other status ailments, but flower, yeah, that one's kind of buggy, and I ain't putting up with that. Yes, the tall buff ones. Okay, I was right. Yeah. Yeah, well, dig it. And I think that's the last change I want to make. I'm not really concerned about Nettie right now, because when I do endgame cleanup, I'll be opening up treasure chests and collecting some treasures, and we'll be gathering plenty of stuff from that, so I'm not too concerned about getting extra Nettie from battles. Alright, so I think we're good.
Hi.
Oh, hey! Well, look at us being the first ones here. Surprised the others haven't shown up yet. Maybe we'll have to rep the whole alliance on our own, huh? No pressure.
Dude, calm down.
It's okay to be a little nervous, you know.
Nervous? Psh, what even is that?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I don't know how you manage to stay so calm all the time.
Dude, have you seen my stats? I'm nigh unkillable. Come on. And look at your stuff, too. I gave you the best equipment. You're good, bro. Chill. Yeah, I just try to keep a level head.
I just try to keep a level head, but I'm scared too, just like everyone else.
Scared we're gonna look too cool.
Nice to know I'm not the only one, but it still sucks. I don't know why I can't shake this awful vibe. I have, like, the least amount riding on this competition compared to everyone else. And yet, I'm feeling this massive sense of responsibility. Like somehow everything's on me.
What do you mean?
I know it probably sounds selfish, but I don't mean like I'm the only one who can get us to win this thing. Actually, it's the opposite. I mean, I'm worried that everything's gonna ride on if I do or don't screw this up somehow. Every one of the past 3 weeks, I've done something stupid that's messed with our chances of entering into the last few events. It's been making me feel like I'm more of a problem to deal with than a real contributing member of the guild, you know?
You know that's not true. We talked about this.
But it still just keeps happening so often. Every time I go out on a mission, I'm terrified I'm gonna make another mistake.
Yeah, because there was... Well, let's see. There was a time he was out with Curb by himself, and they opened a chest that was fake. He thinks that he got Nye killed in the final event of Adonis Woods. That's 2. The thing with Raven Freak, and the first time he met Raven Freak, he messed that up. getting the benchos stolen, which wasn't his fault. That was somebody else. Somebody else did that to him. It was not his fault. So yeah, I guess he did have like one per area if you count some of those. Name pending brings the wrath of God. That's right. Kneel before me.
Everybody's doing their part. And I'm trying my hardest too, but this is our last chance. I've never been more scared of screwing things up than I am today. I almost wanted to call in sick this morning, but I know that wouldn't have fixed anything.
You've already been helping out a lot. Don't forget that.
Yeah, you're right. I won't forget.
The caffeination is real, comrades!
Whoa! Hi, morning, or whatever it is in the UK right now.
I've arrived.
No, I think it's like 9 o'clock.
Well, don't celebrate all at once. How long have you guys been here?
This knight had only just arrived on a rainbow of sugar and espresso. All is well, Sir Kabaffer. Ahem. How art thou of the Alliance feeling this morn?
If we're being honest, not well rested. Was up pretty late getting some training in.
You too, huh?
9:45. Yeah. I'm starting to learn. I'm getting the rest of the overseas time zones memorized. Now that I'm like, I'm actually like meeting other people in those time zones. And, interacting with them on a regular basis so I don't forget.
Wouldn't you know it, as soon as I start getting some normal sleep again, I go right back to being all upside down. But I couldn't help myself, really.
Same.
I, Nylok, dragon of remaining awake till the glorious sun's next rising. Fully admit, 'tis becoming increasingly difficult to tell precisely which day is the present.
No mistaking it. Today's the big day. It'll be either the day we officially make it to the finals, or the last day of our part in the campaign of champions as a whole.
Let me guess, you didn't catch too many winks last night either?
What is sleep?
Can I eat it?
I guess we all got so wrapped up in wanting to be ready for tomorrow. We forgot when tomorrow became today.
Seriously, I feel kind of bad after seeing Steph's email saying we should all get sleep too. Though, I'm gonna feel even worse when I gotta tell her I didn't get any at all.
Did you stay up all night? Thought you said you were going to bed when I logged off.
I couldn't sleep, so... But I took breaks. I swear, I wasn't gonna fry my brain against a monitor for 12 hours straight. Yeesh.
Oh, well, way to show us up with your undying dedication.
Honored Guildmaster, the Dandy Alliance Plus is at thy command.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am running on fumes. Thankfully, they're fumes of burning passion.
I don't feel bad anymore.
We're all gonna die of exhaustion before the event even starts.
Never.
First things first, before we go in there and roast the other 3 guilds into soot, let's make any last couple adjustments we gotta make. Hattie, if you got any other orbs of unity up your sleeve, now's the time.
Not anymore. I spent them all. Because I'm an ace gamer, yo. My name is Walter White. Or no, what? God damn it. I fucked it up. Yeah, my name is Skylar White, yo. I'm looking for my husband, yo. I'm the White Hat, yo. I'm gonna stop your hacking, yo. But yeah, we got them all. So, nothing else to do here. We got everything.
Ready.
Nye, some classic words of encouragement, please.
Funny how she was all like, hey, make sure our equipment's all set, and then doesn't give you the equipment screen.
Comrades, the fated time has arrived.
Hi, Mr. White.
Jesse, we need to cook.
I haven't actually seen any episodes of Breaking Bad. At all.
No longer shall we be denied the coveted seat at the Campaign of Champions' final frontier. We fight with supreme determination and unyielding strength. So rally, noble knights. The Dandy Alliance Plus must walk away victorious on this day!
I'm awake now.
How about you, burning flame of passion?
The mission is as simple as this. We reach the target before the other 3 guilds, wreck them if they either get it first or try to take it from us. Then we run back out the other way and bring home the gold. We stick together so we can switch to any combination we need for any situation at any moment. There's bound to be a wild card or two during this whole thing, and I got a feeling it's gonna be over before we know it. Knowing what we're up against now, the odds feel even slimmer than ever. But I know there's still a real chance we can win if we pull together. And if we don't...
No, we just do the bad ending. It's fine.
Then thank you all for everything you've done for me.
Thank us after. Let's get in there.
Your Walter White is very Back to the Future professor. Nice to know my impression of Bryan Cranston sounds like Christopher Lloyd.
My brave, beautiful warriors. It is the fated day of Mount Mulberry's eruption, where the destiny of Orange Island shall be decided by your valiant efforts.
Great Scott, Marty. Marty, we have to cook. We need to set you back to the future.
The 4 guilds that stand before me have been handpicked by my faithful spirit guides, who have carefully observed the actions of each warrior that volunteered to undertake such a dangerous trial.
Back alley to the future. Yeah, look out for Jesse. Don't hit him with the car.
You are all here because of your selflessness and courageousness, and I, for one, have faith that one of the intrepid teams standing before me will indeed free this island from its curse. I have invited the esteemed emissaries of our godly webmaster to assist me in informing you all of the mission's details.
Hey, 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 everybody! Miss me? Forever here, yet again, hosting the Campaign
Fat
of
Albert?
Champions' 4th and final regional event, dispelling the curse of Mount Mulberry.
Hey, hey, hey. What a beautiful bouquet.
We're streaming live from just outside the Orange Island's Honeydew Hotel, but very soon, we'll be switching your view of the action over to the 4 corners of the volcanic Mulberry Mountain Trail, where these 4 teams will compete for one final opportunity. If you've been following our coverage these past few weeks, then you'll know full well that the winning guild of this event will not only receive a $2,000 prize, but will take the last available slot to compete in the Campaign of Champions final competition. For this heated mission, our 4 competing guilds consist of the Last Resorters at 5 members, the Solo Entrant 9000 Kill Streak, the New Victors at 4 members, and last but not least, making their 4th consistent appearance, the Dandy Alliance Plus at 7 members.
Your mission is as follows, warriors. Each of your teams will begin at an opposing foot of the mountain, making your way up the path as quickly as you can. Once you reach the volcano's mouth, you shall be greeted by one of 2 spirit gates. If you manage to pass through the gate, carefully climb down to the lava-filled pit of Mount Mulberry's core, where you must retrieve the sacred urn containing my physical remains. But be quick, as the eruption could occur at any sudden moment. With the urn in your possession, ascend up the pit, then scale back down the side of the mountain with great haste. While you are all working towards the same goal of liberating the island, only one team can return with the urn and be declared the true heroes of the day. While I have faith that this land will be saved, I am quite curious to see which of you will be the bravest, smartest, quickest, and greatest champion of the bunch. But either way, as I always say, I hope you find your silver lining.
Can you imagine if nobody wins? Yeah, if there were 2 simultaneous knockouts of all the guilds, they're just like, shit. Though, to be fair, they would probably be like, all right, which one of you got the farthest? And all right, it was you. Okay, we'll say you win. And it'll be, like, very anticlimactic. It's probably what would end up happening.
Now, Emissary, if you'd be so kind as to transport these 4 guilds to their proper destination.
That would be so funny, though. We only have, like, 4 teams going into the final campaign, but we programmed the tournament to be, like, this specific way. It's like, shit. Well, pour another cup of coffee. It's another long night of crunch, guys.
With pleasure, Empress. This is it, folks. Our competitors are raring and ready to go. So let's get them all in place and let the treacherous trek up Mount Mulberry to decide the Campaign of Champions' next winning team begin!
That's our cue, people. Let's win this thing.
Alright. And I think this is like one of the first... No. I think we had a full squad of characters in the Telluria City event. But I always love when the game like gives us every single character. It's like me in the squad. But anyways, this one's pretty straightforward. I think there's like only one battle in this whole event. It's just, yeah, get to the thing and then...
Whoa, check it out!
It's like get to the thing, watch some cutscenes, and then do the fight at the very end, and that's it.
Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser.
I don't know why, but this skull mouth thing gives me huge Bionicle vibes. I don't know why. I think maybe there's like a part in a set somewhere that has this similar vibe to it. But it just makes me think of Bionicle.
Please be a short cutscene. Please be a short cutscene. Please be a short cutscene.
But there's a deep pull for you. Bionicle. You ever heard of that? You remember that? Me and the squad traversing the volcano to find Grandma's urn. Man, that would be so funny if they took a hard turn and Kinder Spirit was just an old lady. Like, well, my children, could you please find Granny's ashes and return them from the volcano? I'll give you a Werther's original. And a strawberry hard candy with the jelly inside.
Only those who wish to give up their physical form and become souls of the eternal afterlife may pass this threshold and enter the crater's core. Present to me the soul that wishes to leave the corporeal shell behind, and the flame that blocks your way shall be extinguished.
I love the way that he says corporeal. I don't know why. Just sounds really pleasing to the ears.
Horrors! Does this mean we must sacrifice ourselves in order to complete the trial?
It said just a single soul is needed.
I'll do it. Let me take the fall and you guys can go through. We don't have time to waste, right?
Hold up there, kiddo. The ghost we give up doesn't have to be one of our own.
Whoa there, kiddo. Save the heroic sacrifices for later. We haven't even hit the climax of the game yet.
Wait. 2 spirit gates and there's 4 teams. So...
Well now, there's our ticket.
Grandma wanted an expensive funeral, so they cremated her in a volcano. Oh my god, okay. Speaking of Bill Cosby things, that reminds me of a Bill Cosby stand-up bit where he talked about, I think it was his time in the Navy or the Army, where he talks about funerals at sea, or like burials at sea, and you know they put the guys in the coffin, and then they drape the American flag over the coffin, and then you know they do the procession, you know, with the drums and everything. They go and then they just whoop, push them off the boat, but they leave the flag behind. So they basically just push the coffin off, but they pull the flag off of it. So it becomes like a magic trick. So they go whoosh. All right, for my next magical trick. And to fucking do the whole bit, he's like, so one time he took the flag, and before rigor mortis set in, he took the flag and he put it in the guy's hand, so when rigor mortis set in, he clenched his hand around the flag. So when they went to push him off the boat, he went, and then he was like, let go of the flag, let go of the flag. And he's just dangling off the ship. I don't know, just made me think of the procession where they just shove a coffin into a volcano. I don't know, just made me think of that.
Huh. He looks familiar.
Yeah, how can you forget Okra? He's like been in every scene.
This guy.
Now, mortals, present to me the soul that wishes to leave the corporeal shell behind.
Corporeal.
The flame that blocks your way shall be extinguished.
We don't have a lot of time here, so... You all ready?
Steph, mind if I call the shots on this team? You, me, Alpha, and Hattie.
Sure?
Do you have a plan?
Being shoved into a volcano is a sick death. Fully recommend. Well, I mean... I don't know. Burning to death is like one of the least pleasant ways to go out, I think. So, I don't know. And lava and or magma isn't exactly viscous like water. It's still kind of solid. So you probably just go puh, and then you just burst into flame. So, I don't know. I feel like it would be very unpleasant.
Sort of.
The Alliance's fate lies within thine hands. Good luck!
Anyways, so well, this is like one of the few, one of the last times we'll see Okra.
Here goes.
Whoa, buddy, were you prepping your attack already? Okra is a reference to is it like Okratron? I forget how it's pronounced. It's like Okatron or Okratron or something like that. It's a reference to a recording studio that is run by, is Brian Drummond? One of the VAs for Dragon Ball runs a recording studio named like Okatron 9000 or something like that. And this is he is basically in reference to that. So he's got like a gi. He tries to learn the Breaker Beam, which is like a Kamehameha, you know. It's kind of like that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh my god! 3 damage! for a fighter hit? That's actually pretty impressive. And 9? Yeah. And that's blocked, too. Okay, I want to try this. How much damage is this going to do? 13? Okay, that's not bad. Alright.
He's doing it!
He's doing it! A magic trick, Flaming Glory, ASMR slime slap, but it's my corpse? Fucking rad. Well, to each their own, I suppose.
Echoing Softy here. Do you have a plan?
Stay calm. Just wait and see.
You know, I bet you if you use the caddy coin and the lucky pick here, I'm pretty sure you could probably win this fight. But considering the fact that you're supposed to win it anyways, I'm not gonna try and chance that. So we're just gonna go in and do this.
Please let this work.
Can you imagine if you lost, though? Oh, somehow the game would probably find a way. Like, the game would soft lock, and then I would have to reset, and then I could just not win the game.
What just happened?
We may have just hit the jackpot in more than a few ways.
I have removed the sacred fire to allow passage into the core, where you may leave behind your physical remains to gain immortality as a spirit of this island.
Let's keep going.
Oh man, but could you imagine actually if you, Alpha, Flamey, and Tiger Lily lost there? It would, yeah, hard pivot. You're playing as Curb, Nye, and Softy, and you have to pick up the slack. That would be insane. Oh, and he walked into the archway. It turns out it was just an asset that was painted onto the camera lens. Can you believe that? Oh, look, my money's at 60-60. Isn't that funny? It has perfect vision. At least in terms of, I don't know, even numbers, I guess. Because if I remember right, from what I learned, having 20/20 vision, that means that if something is at 20 feet, you see it as something. You can see something at 20 feet if it's 20 feet away from you, or something like that. And the numbers are like, if you have like 16/20 or something like that, it basically just means that things that are at 20 feet look, or your eyes act like it's at 16 feet instead of 20 or something like that. My vision is 40/40. That's because I have 4 eyes, which is definitely how that works. I think the numbers would still be the same regardless of, you know, how many eyes you have. Boy, that would be a very tricky... that would be a very tricky trip to the optometrist.
Oh, are you serious?
Context must be your best friend.
These must be the urns of both Empress Kinder Spirit and her loyalist followers.
Of course. The NPCs have been going on and on about giving up their bodies as well. I should have known something like this would happen.
It's all right. The new victors haven't gotten here yet. Finishing up that last match so quickly probably gave us a good head start.
Only one of these can be Kinder Spirit's urn, so let's put our heads together and figure it out quick.
Guildmaster, this knight believes the coloration of the correct urn would be among these here, painted with a vibrant shade of violet.
Oh yeah, like the purple flame thing that was in Tamarillo Town. They said it was derived from like an evil part of her soul. But would it fit the bill in this case, you think?
It's definitely a start. So next would be the symbols on them. Bet they're related to what she's into.
She's a singer, so one of the ones with a waveform on it would make sense.
Good call, as opposed to the sheet lines. It's gotta be that specific.
Oh, remember the chef guy that said she was a big fan of chaotic coconut milk? These little dark circles might be it, because some of the other ones have other types of fruit symbols.
Are those supposed to be bananas then? The yellow ones? Because when I look at the yellow ones, all I can think of is like bird feet. Because it's that... Because, you know, birds have that shape of foot sometimes where it's like 3 toes and then like a back claw.
Yeah. Okay, we've wired it down to those few things. Is there anything else?
Violet coloration adorned with symbols of a chaotic coconut and a sonic imprint to represent the vibrations of her beloved performances.
These two, right here. Only difference is gold top or silver top.
I love the little turn that she does looking at both the urns. I don't know. There's something I like about games like this. Mario and Luigi does this too. I think it's like just like minimalistic animation stuff where I don't know. I guess I'm just really tickled by that for some reason. It's just little things like that where a character will just pivot in certain directions to look at things. I guess maybe it's just an additional thing you don't have to do. I don't know.
Crap, they're here.
Keep it cool. Don't draw any attention. Stay perfectly still and let them start searching.
We better make a decision quick, before they figure it out too, and they will. They've been to all the same places as us and can just as easily come to the same conclusion.
50-50 chance. Any ideas?
My gut says gold, mainly just because it's of greater value than silver, but I'm open to counter-arguments.
It fits her hair color, and it's at the top, but then the waveform would make more sense to be above the coconuts, like it's her mouth, and then her stomach below. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
No, that's not a bad thought, but I'm not 100% sold either.
Either way, we need to grab one and book it for the exit. We'll go out the way the new victors came in, since that tunnel is closer.
Speaking of which, they are approaching us ever closer.
Do or die time, gold or silver? Silver!
The eruption! It has begun!
Go, go, go!
Yeah, quick, we gotta make it like that guy in the subway tunnel in Volcano. We gotta run!
Crap.
Quadruple crap.
No, no, not now! Don't panic, we're not out of this yet!
No matter what you choose, this is all going to end the same. So you can either draw this out with a fight, or hand over the urn and save yourself the wasted time.
After all this, do you really think I'm just gonna lay down and give up? This is the last obstacle. We beat these guys and we make it to the finals. Who's in?
We're gonna try the thing. We're gonna see how this goes.
I am.
I as well.
This is it.
Fine. Sorry to be the one to put your time in the campaign to an end.
All or nothing. Bring it on.
And we get to hear their theme song one last time. This is one of my favorites. Oh, I probably should have healed. Dude, Curb, why is your health at 90-75? Okay, anyways. Oh, he's technical. He's Crystal! I had it wrong! Oh. No. Numal. Fuck. I keep getting my catchphrases wrong. Oh, I should have went... I am incredibly thrown off by the everything. Okay. Okay, we're taking my turn. We're doing freezing force. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Just in case. Scan. They have no immunities. Perfect. Okay. Stick to the plan. Yeah, you ain't getting any hack-ins in, bro. And you know what? We're gonna use it. he's encased, and he's not going to do anything. We're going in for the slice. Oh, that's a crunchy 44 damage. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay, you're natural. So we're going in for the... we're going in for the sun gun. For my turn, we're going to do Twisty Top. That'll leave us with 23. That'll be enough for Nye to get... to get the war cry out. Don't fuck up. Words of encouragement. Just what I needed. Okay. Wonder war cry. Let's do it. Sample image. Huh? You're gonna do this the sidestep, eh? Alright. Alright. You know what? We're gonna take your turn and we're just gonna pop! We're just gonna get rid of that. Yeah. Thought you were gonna run away, huh? Thought you were gonna run away, bitch. Alright. We're gonna knock Neo Mutant out. Fuck! Actually, you know what? This is okay. I'm fine. I'm fine with this. Cause what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up and we're just gonna single sword slash. Bink! Huh. I think we got this fight in the bag. Oh, 28! Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Do a sun gun on you. Because I think the only person that can do hacking is Neo Mutant. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nice try. Boom. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. And we'll do Dark Comet. Boom jams. Yeah, and that just leaves you. We'll just do some strike attacks. Why not? Does he have a crystal move? He does not. Yeah, he's good. We'll do Freezer Burn on you. And we'll wrap it up with the Twisty Top. Let's do the twist! Boop. There you go. And that is how it's done. And we got $400. Bye.
Oh my god.
It's not over. We still got an eruption to outrun, and that lava's coming up fast. Everyone, hurry!
Oh, I thought we were just gonna run. Alright. I don't know why, but I'm doing some random knight character. I was meant to be designing for a project. Oh, maybe you felt inspired. I mean, Nylock is here. And I'm here too, and I'm a knight. By Nylock standards. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Have we won?
Those new Victor guys would have had to take out the last guild to make it down to the core. I don't think there's anything else. Right?
We may get our answer in a second here.
Come on.
Grandma's ashes were gunpowder. Yeah, it turns out all those urns, fireworks. All of them.
Warriors, can you hear my voice? I am communicating to you all from the Honeydew Hotel.
Please, please.
The precious urn has been retrieved, and the curse on Mount Mulberry has been lifted. This island is saved.
Does that mean?
I shall have Webmaster's emissary transport you back to the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Hang on tight, everybody.
I'm overjoyed to say that the mission was a resounding success. Each and every one of these brave warriors we selected fought valiantly for the same cause. And as a result, my beautiful Orange Island will remain unharmed. At the very last moment, the sacred urn containing my body's remains was removed from Mount Mulberry's core, canceling the eruption that would have scorched the land to ashes into a display of wonder. It was a harrowing close call, but no harm was brought. It was all thanks to one guild in particular, for swiftly retrieving the urn, scaling back up the volcano, and ending the curse, to whom we owe the safety of the terrain. Emissary, would you please declare them our new champions?
With pleasure. I'm pleasantly surprised and incredibly proud to announce that the winners of this last regional event and champions of the Orange Island are the Dandy Alliance Plus!
Let's go!
Victory!
Congratulations! Would any of these incredible 7 players like to come say a few words to the viewers out there?
Come on, Steph, get up there.
You earned this.
Okay. We have here with us the Guildmaster of the Dandy Alliance Plus, competitor, Flame Girl. After 4 weeks of hard work, your ever-growing team has finally made it. What do you have to say about your long-awaited win?
I have one. Move closer back. You're standing too far forward. Steph, move back. Move back.
Sorry, a little emotional. There's a lot to say.
It's okay. Please, take your time.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank all of my teammates. They worked so hard this entire past month, each in their own way. I've gotten to watch them grow and become more and more skilled with each one of these events. I trust them all like they're my family. And without them, I never would have had this opportunity to. Frankly, I was no good as a leader when we first started out, but I think I've grown up a lot with them, too. Hopefully. No, definitely. I also want to give a huge thank you to NetKing Software for making this a possibility. It's because of this competition that I've had a chance to... that I've found such a great sense of hope. And I know that even with this victory, it's only one small step. So, with the final competition ahead of us, we're gonna take everything we've learned. And we'll win! We're gonna win this!
Truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing that. As I'm sure you all know by now, folks, the Dandy Alliance Plus shall receive the last of the $2,000 cash prizes, and more importantly, the last available slot for the final competition, happening in just 3 short days from now. Empress Kinder Spirit, would you please be so kind as to formally close out this regional event?
At last, the final champions of the 4 regions have arisen. We Net Kings have each been keeping a close eye on the most outstanding warriors in the terrain during the various plights across the woods, the valley, the city, and even here on the island. The godly webmaster who oversees all had given us orders to go about selecting such impressive warriors for one ultimate purpose. But that purpose shall only be revealed after a single remaining trial that all of these brave champions must endure. In 3 short days from today, these 4 guilds shall be called to the highlight heavens that hover above Zinhab. And it is there that they shall not only face each other to prove who is the mightiest of them all, but we of the Net Kings shall be awaiting to test them in this trial as well. I trust that all of you shall be prepared, but until then, let's party!
You heard it here first, folks. The final competition taking place in 3 days shall pit all 4 of the regional winners, the Troublemakers, the End-All Be-All, the Cast-O Dreams, and the Dandy Alliance Plus, in a final battle to determine the ultimate champions of Tome. You won't want to miss that stream, so be sure to tune in when the Campaign of Champions transcends into the Conclave of Courage. Until then, forever out!
What a day.
This 1,000 times.
A really, really good day, though, right? We made it!
He's right. And that speech was great. I swear you made me want to cry like 50 times these past few weeks. In a good way.
I meant every word. It doesn't even begin to express how grateful I am to you guys. My heart was pounding like crazy that whole time. But we really pulled it off. Together.
This knight couldn't be prouder of ye, Guildmaster. Hold thy head up high and rejoice, for the Dandy Alliance Plus have proven themselves to be formidable contenders in the eyes of our glorious Net Kings.
Dude, by the way, you really saved the day back there. How'd you know it was the silver one? Didn't seem like you just up and guessed.
Well, I remembered Kinder Spirit said something about a silver lining in the opening cutscene, and she said it again in the cutscene right before the event started. It seemed kinda weirdly specific, so when I saw a literal silver lining inside the urn, it seemed like the logical choice.
I'd normally say that was a huge risk, and technically it was, but it was also the right call, so you did real good.
I hope by now you don't have a single doubt in your mind that you're a valuable member of this team, Alphonse.
It's no big deal. I'm just happy I could help.
Yeah. Take that win, buddy. Yeah.
Take the credit. You earned it.
What Hattie said. That moment might have been what led us to winning or losing back there.
Maybe. But the most important thing is we're going to the finals. That's what matters to me.
Things got so much more intense compared to that first event a few weeks back. It feels like a whole year's worth of time got stuffed into only 1 month.
Yeah, or several hours worth of game time crammed into, what, 3 months? When did I start this? I started this in February, didn't I? I think I started this in February.
I was just thinking about that, actually. Reflecting on what our competition's been spouting in their speeches after winning the other events.
Indeed. Guildmaster Sarandiva of the Cast-O Dreams issued the challenge directly to us, and we succeeded above all odds.
Yeah, especially since Zeto made it sound impossible. But we pulled it off, and now we're actually gonna have a shot at taking him down.
Well, our other recurring villains have gotten some nice attitude adjustments, so I'll go ahead and give them some credit. When they said something about good leadership, yeah, I'd say we got that.
Ugh, don't make me barf. I mean, thanks! Thank you!
We are friends!
Hey, Steph. I hope this isn't inappropriate to bring up so soon, but I had a question about the prize money.
Oh, that's right. I don't think I even finished explaining when we first met. That'll all be divvied up between you guys in equal shares.
I mean, well, I was gonna ask, is that amount of money by itself helpful to, you know?
I appreciate it, but unfortunately it isn't. That's why I put forward from the beginning the exact amount I need from the final prize. At the very least, you guys are all guaranteed a little something for all your efforts thus far.
I understand. Then we'll just have to get that 20,000 and everything will work out, right?
Yeah, I just gotta keep believing we can make that happen. No, more than believing. We will make that happen.
Damn right.
With newfound hope and overflowing inspiration, the Dandy Alliance Plus find themselves sharing a brief moment of peace. But on the horizon lies a battle unlike any they had faced before. Is it truly peaceful, or merely the calm before the storm?
Definitely the latter, but I'd say we all more than earned a little R&R. And for the record, I mean the real life kind, not this. Though this is nice.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Honestly, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Definitely need a break after this.
Don't worry. Tomorrow will just be for some full-on rest. I want each of us to be in peak condition for the big day.
Speaking of, we learned some key facts about it from the announcer girl. We'll be fighting the other guilds and the Net Kings themselves. Sounds like this will be a boss rush for the record books.
Indeedly so! What an honor it shall be to do battle with the highest authority of this wondrous place!
Pardon me. Hey!
What's up, buddy?
Sorry to interrupt. I wanted to congratulate you guys. And also apologize.
I appreciate the first part, but why the second? You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I did. Messed up big time and didn't even give you guys a real fight.
I recognized you right away. When only a small handful of people even bother trying to learn Breaker Beam and actually use it, your name gets around.
I thought I could master it like that be-all end-all dude and show him what it feels like if I made it to the finals. But the risk wasn't worth it.
I feel you, but don't beat yourself up.
I've been following all the events for the past few weeks and only got to enter into the last couple by working as hard as I could. When I got booted out, I kept watching the stream and saw you guys. I think you can win the finals.
What makes you say that?
Because you were all under constant pressure and still came out on top. It made me realize I don't think the winner of this whole competition inherently can be someone who plays alone.
I've known Zeto for a long time. He's managed to get by on his own since he started, and he's still considered the best player in the world. But I got a feeling that in 3 days, that's gonna change.
Beat him. Prove to him the same thing you taught me. That no one person can outshine teamwork like yours.
We will. That's a promise. All right. Congratulations on making it to the finals. This message confirms that you and your guild, the Dandy Alliance Plus, is officially registered to compete in the final regional event of the Terrain and Magical Expertise Campaign of Champions. The event, titled The Conclave of Courage, will begin on July 1st at so please promptly arrive at the designated in-game location, Zen Hub, Balance Center 1, with your fellow guild members. You will be escorted by company representatives to the event location in-game. Tomorrow, on June 30th, we shall post further details of the event on the Tome website and message board. The winning guild will receive a $20,000 cash prize, which will be delivered upon the competition's end. We wish you the best of luck. NetKing Software. Speaky call? Hey everybody, no business today. Just wanted to reach out. I thought it might be fun if we all got together to talk. Not about the competition, just to hang out. If you want to add me on Speaky, My username is Stephanie Allegri? I think it's Allegri? Speaky is free to download in case you don't have it. I'll be around for a while today. In case you want to do a voice chat, let me know. Flame Girl. Okay, so the deal with this day is it's basically just a long cutscene where you can talk to all the characters, of which we are going to do all the conversations. Sure thing. My username is... Go ahead and call whenever you're ready. My username is name pending.
Oh, that was quick. Hey there.
Got your email, so here I am.
Thanks for coming. I wanted to do something nice with everyone on our day off, and I figured this would help keep the morale up. I've already got Nye and Softy added on here, so hopefully the rest will follow suit.
Ryan Kessler joined the chat.
Hey, did I miss anything?
The username is just a bunch of X's. Yeah, and it's pronounced zzz or kss, like a flat tire.
Hi, welcome. Nah, we just started. Letting people start to pile in.
How are you doing?
Much better lately, thanks. And thank you too, Seth, for reaching out.
Absolutely.
Alphonse Roman, or Roman, I don't know. Join the chat. Roman just sounds right.
Yo.
Oh wow, you beat Curb to the punch.
I'm very fast.
Feeling good after yesterday?
Yeah, I'm still getting over it. It's crazy.
I hope you finally gave yourself a pat on the back for once, because you literally pulled us out of the fire.
Seriously, you did good.
I'm just glad everything turned out okay.
Kirby C. Campbell joined the chat. I keep reading GameStop's PFP as Oval, yeah, or Olev. Yeah, it's like, so, yeah, it's supposed to be love, but it's like,
I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't all hang up at once, please.
In any other circumstance, I would have hung up right there just to spite you, but I'm not hosting the chat.
Ah, good. I'm glad the inconvenience of having to wait for Steph to press a single button prevented you from spiting me. Also, hello! Hi!
Hi!
Kirby ass hi.
Dude, your name is Kirby.
Yeah. Like I always say, it's like Christopher except Kirbier.
You will never put an end to that.
Hell no.
Oh, you guys.
You know who?
What's up? Hey there.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Before I forget to ask, please tell me all of you guys finally got some sleep.
Yes. I conked out for like 9 hours. I needed that so bad.
Yeah, I'd bet good money we all needed that after this last week of crunch. Especially these past few days.
That's good though. Yesterday aside, I think you guys have been keeping a pretty decent balance of work and rest.
All that leaves is Nye, and that'll be everyone.
Colin Drake the Third.
Speak of the dragon.
Hey guys.
Sir Nylock, is that really you?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Thanks so much for being here. Actually, thank all of you for being here. Glad everybody was available. I don't want to get too sappy, so let me just get this out of the way first and I'll keep it brief. I owe you all so unbelievably much for everything you've done for me the past few weeks. It's been stressful and challenging and insane, but you've made every single step worth it. Today, I wanted to have everyone relax and decompress for a bit, and not have to worry about what's ahead, even if just for a little while. That applies to myself, too. So, while we're all together outside of the game for once, let's say we enjoy a little momentary peace.
Bro, move your mouse. It's in the way.
Well, aren't you a thoughtful little guild master? Hey, you know what? We all appreciate it.
Yeah, and you're right, it's been a little nuts. But honestly, every day's been exciting.
I know. Ever since I joined, it's like a never-ending adrenaline rush. Even on the days where things didn't go as planned, it still felt good to be part of a team, you know?
Thank you, Stephanie.
Oh my god, Nylax sounds kind of like me. What? You mean to tell me you sound like Mick Lauer doing an English accent? Dude, that's crazy.
Well, I've got nothing going on for a while, so I'm happy to shoot the breeze with y'all.
Okay, so here's all our options. And I can't read the bottom one because it's my window's a little meh. But you can see it on the screen. But yeah, we get 6 of them. And you get to learn just a little bit of learn a little bit about the other characters. So we's going to be doing all of them. So since I've seen this like a few times, how about you pick which one we do first? A little more northern than me, but close enough. Okay. Oh hey, and the music just looped. I'm proud of you, game. You're keeping your shit together. I see we do the first. Alright. How's your family doing, Ben? How's your family been doing, Steph?
How's your family been doing, Steph?
That.
All things considered, my mom and dad have been surprisingly supportive. They actually said they're gonna tune in for the stream on Wednesday to see us compete.
Yeah, great to hear. We'll make them proud.
Great to hear. We're gonna make him proud.
Stupid question, but I'm assuming they know the whole score of why you're doing this?
It's not stupid at all. And yeah, they know. It's actually given them a lot of hope.
That's right. You told me a little about this, but I didn't want to pry too hard. You said your sister's in need of some kind of medical procedure?
Yeah. I can share the rest. Sorry it took me this long. The short version is, my older sister's condition can be treated, but it's not something my family and I can afford. I'm using the competition as an opportunity to raise the money we need to help her get better. Making that happen is what's been driving me all this time.
Damn.
You've really changed on that front in the past couple weeks. Look at how comfortable you've gotten with sharing all of that compared to when we started.
Please don't take that the wrong way.
No. I meant that as a good thing. It's nice.
Wait, Steph? I just now realized this, but did we ever actually work out a split of the prize money for Tiger Lily?
Oh my god. I am so embarrassed right now.
Whoa, let me nip this in the bud real quick. It is not a big deal to me. You said you needed, what, $10,000? Go right ahead. Anything you want to throw me from the other half, I'm cool with whatever.
Have we mentioned enough how completely awesome you are?
I have. She's the best.
A few times.
Completely awesome you are.
Look, the cash was never a goal for me in the first place. Compared to ending all of the be-all, if you know what I mean. But yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm really happy that your mom and dad are rooting for us.
Me too. They have enough on their minds as is. If this is something that'll make them feel even just a little bit better between everything they're dealing with, that's a win in my book.
Is your sister excited about the final too?
Oh, of course. She's the first person I told. She's wishing everyone on the team the best of luck. But I also said there'd be no pressure for her to watch the stream if she couldn't handle it.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine it'd be just as nerve-wracking for her to see it as it is for us to live it. It'd be cool if she tuned in, but I wouldn't blame her if she passed on it.
Wow, I just realized we're gonna have a lot of people watching us on Wednesday. I know the streams for the 4 events have had pretty big turnouts, but I imagine this one will be bigger than ever.
Ugh, don't make me think too hard about that. I get stage fright. Level fright.
Battle grid fright.
The worst.
Alright. Now which one? I say Nylock. Yeah.
So, Nylock, are you from England?
Yep, I live here.
It must be really hard to sync up with the American time zones like this.
Ugh, tell me about it.
You would not believe the amount of dedication he has when it comes to coordinating schedules with us over here. I got it easy because I'm in California.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's 8 hours ahead of Pacific time, right?
It is. I learned that months ago? I was more familiar with American time zones. Other countries' time zones are a bit, I'm losing the phrase here. I wasn't too familiar with the difference in time zones between, like, countries outside of the U.S., but I'm slowly kind of getting the hang of it.
So, 5 hours ahead of us, yeah? Yeah, math good.
Kurt and me, we're on the same wavelength here. Yeah, I'm math good.
It's not that bad. I work from home and make my own hours, so I can play anytime I want. And my sleep schedule is usually pretty topsy-turvy anyway.
Ugh, the dream. Wish I could work from home.
What do you do for a living? If you don't mind sharing.
I'm a freelance writer.
That makes so much sense.
That's really cool. What kind of stuff do you write?
A little bit of everything. Sometimes it's for more creative stuff like comics or television. Other times it'll be articles or reviews on news sites. Just kind of whatever people throw at me.
I don't even know my own time zone. Or time itself, really. Or where I am. Yeah, the nebulous void is a bit of a chaotic place. That's why I choose not to live there.
Wow, that's a lot. Is it stressful?
Not really. It's just not very fulfilling.
I wonder if maybe any of us have read some of your stuff before.
It's possible. I tend to go by a lot of pen names, though.
Well, for as long as I've known you, you've always been a super impressive writer. So I can see why you're so in demand for all these gigs.
Thanks.
Certainly explains how quick-witted you are with the RP stuff, that's for damn sure. How did that fit into things?
I've been doing that for a long time. I used to be part of an improv troupe.
That also makes so much sense.
I forget. Were any of the Tales of the Terrain players a part of that?
The guy who plays Serpentine was for a little while. I've known him and Demon King for years.
All those guys are really good at what they do, you included. That whole mission at Tamarillo Town felt like being in the middle of a cool fantasy story.
It was pretty dope. Sir Maximore at the end was the big highlight for sure.
Am I right in assuming that maybe what you get to do in Tome is a little more fulfilling than the freelance stuff?
Definitely. I still enjoy writing and acting, but role-playing is what makes me the happiest.
I totally get that. Seems like there's always something exciting about it. Like every time you log in, it's a new episode of a show you're basically living.
I know you had to miss out this time, but maybe after the Campaign of Champions, NetKing Software might hire you for a future event. Or maybe you could do some voice acting for the NPCs.
Oh, that'd be amazing!
Maybe. You never know.
That reminds me. Want to hear something funny? Well, technically you already did hear something funny. So, you know the Shadow Beast thing from Adotis Woods?
My job is a secret agent sent specifically to bother you. Yeah, what an odd task. Bother some guy.
Yeah, Cadget. What about it?
All those monster grunts and stuff that it makes? That's Zeto. When he got to meet the staff, he practically begged them to let him do a voice in the game.
Seriously? Oh my god. I would never do that.
Yeah, me neither.
Are you kidding? I woulda. I can do a monster voice.
That's not how you... Never mind.
Alrighty, which one do we do next? Honestly, if anybody, and I've said this before too when you mention your projects, but it's like if anybody was like, "Hey, do you want to do a thing for this thing?" I would more than like, depending on how well I knew them, but it's like they wanted me in a thing, I would probably be 110% down to do anything. They'd be like, hey, we need you to like make some fart noises for our garbage can. And I'd be like, how's that? Do you need it more wet? Hold on, let me go drink like a gallon of milk and I'll get some like real phlegm buildup. It's like I'd be all about it. Softy. All right, yeah, we'll do that one.
Is your little brother doing well, Softy?
Yeah, Raleigh's much better now. I told him we got entered into the final the other night.
Hope he'll be cheering us on. Although, I wonder if maybe we'll run into him tomorrow at some point.
Oh, does he play?
Yeah, he rolls a cybernetic spellcaster. He's got this cute robot character that's like made of computer parts. His face is a monitor that displays little emoticons and stuff.
That's awesome.
But is he good?
Curb, come on.
I was gonna say, if he is, he's gonna have to play with us sometime. If he's not, he's also gonna have to play with us sometime so we can make him good. Okay?
He was a nice kid.
He was a nice kid. I liked him.
Well, either way, yeah, I'd love that. I only feel bad that I wasn't there to be around when he first made his account. We were gonna do it together.
I'm sorry. But hey, things turned out okay in the end.
Oh, no, of course. I'm not upset at him or anything. He actually started playing because he was so stressed out about me that he needed something else to distract himself. At least his friend Bailey's been around to cheer him up, which is nice.
And I believe, I may be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure I remember this right. Bailey is a reference to the first episode of season 2 of the 2011 show, wherein good old Bailey Smith 13 made an account on Tome, and then the minute she walked in, she just gets destroyed by Oddball. So that is a nod to that character.
Oh yeah, you was saying.
Is she like a friend or a friend?
It's a little bit of both. She's sweet, but we'll see how that goes.
That's funny. I remember on the day we met, we were talking about playing games together with our siblings.
So you've got your sister, Softy's got her brother, I had Alpha. What about you guys?
Nah, I've mostly been a solo player. Mostly.
Same. I didn't start playing with other people until I got into role-playing. And even then, it's just been over the internet.
You know, playing stuff with people in person is awesome, but even though I haven't met almost any of you guys IRL... Shush! It feels like in just this last month, I've really gotten to know you all.
Yeah, same here. Although, I would love to meet you all in person someday.
Well, maybe after all this is over, we can try to make that happen. I know coordinating flights and rooms and stuff would be pretty complicated between the 7 of us, but...
Yeah, not to mention, that's presuming we get let out of our houses anytime this century. Like, if this pandemic ever ends.
Ooh, buddy. Sit down, have a drink. I have to tell you something.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'll single-handedly defeat the life-threatening virus and save the world. And we can all hang out in real life and hug each other, and it'll be really sappy.
Yeah. Shoutouts to the original live-action end of the 2011 show that is not in the show anymore.
Sounds like a very original idea for a cartoon!
I'm sure there's a nice middle ground we can all get to. Like, maybe some nerd convention for big nerds. I'll be the landmark you guys can all find, being the biggest nerd of them all, naturally.
I seriously hope that happens. Maybe Raleigh could even join too, if he's not overloaded with schoolwork or something.
That's gonna be me again soon.
Well, either way, I hope your little bro gets to hang with us again so we can all meet him. You know, as long as you don't think any of us would be bad influences or anything.
If there's anyone among us that'd be considered a bad influence on Raleigh...
Among Us?
Hey, don't finish that sentence. I know I'm not your boss outside of the game, but if there's one order I'm giving you, it's that one. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, feel that tough love. Let it consume you.
Yes, ma'am. Ah, it's eating me!
Oh my god!
Thank you. Never sleeping again after I missed that stream. Don't worry about it. If anything, the VODs will always be available. That could have been bothering you, but instead I was snoring. Hey, sleep is important. Don't deny yourself important sleep. If it, it's important. Just don't deny yourself that. But, I appreciate the willingness to hang out with me on stream. I always appreciate that. Don't forget that. But sleep is also important. Take care of yourself. Fuck sleep in a bad way. Damn. Alright, who's next? We got alphas and then 2 of the general ones. But anything, I'm glad I have the VOD saved. I'm going to probably do a little bit of editing on it too. On YouTube. I have the VOD uploaded there now. And I want to see if I can take YouTube's video editor and trim like some parts off the beginning and the end of it off. Because parts of that I was just talking to friends at that point. So it's like they're not really like necessary. So it'll just be a cut from off the ends just to move it along. And I don't think I'll put it in the stream archives. It'll probably just be under miscellaneous. And I'll probably just leave it there. Or I just might make an Among Us playlist or something like that. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I am waiting to unprivate the video when Barry gets her VOD up. So then... Oh yeah, because I think the thing I was going to do is I was going to keep it unlisted, but have the link to it in a comment on her VOD. So that way, if people want to see my viewpoint, they can just click on and go there. Because, or maybe I'll just keep it public. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters whether or not it's unlisted or not. It's like, not a whole lot of people are going to watch it anyway. But, I at least want to keep the 2 VODs, connected in some way through like a clickable link. And we'll do alpha, yeah.
Alpha, I've been meaning to ask, how come you moved?
Oh wow, did I never actually mention it to you guys? It was for school. I'm trying to get my BA in illustration.
Captain Anime over here got himself a nice old scholarship for a fancy art college. But that meant moving away from our hometown, leaving me to rot.
'Cause it's all about you.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's true though. It was sad because we thought we were gonna go to the same school forever, but alas, the baby bird finally left the nest.
Sniff. I'm so proud. Sob. Sob.
What kind of stuff do you want to do? Comics? Or games? Cartoons?
D, all of the above. I'm trying to become kind of a jack of all trades. Even been dabbling in some music stuff too.
Oh, I keep forgetting. How's your song been coming along?
You're writing a song?
Sorta. It's just lyrics set to one of the boss themes I heard. Funnily enough, I started writing it the day Hattie and I met you in Morganite Valley.
Oh, how about that?
Just for fun, or?
Well, it was as a gift for you guys.
Aw, you didn't have to do that.
It was originally supposed to be for you and Kerr when the incident happened and I felt responsible. So I thought this be a way of saying, sorry, let's get through this, we're still friends, etc. But then we got back together sooner than I thought, and I didn't get to finish writing it in time. And I'm still not done with the lyrics yet.
I'll help you with them, don't worry about it.
Well, think about it this way. Now you can finish the song for when we win the final.
Yeah, totally. It'll be like a really good celebratory end credit song. Hell, I'll sing it. I'm not even kidding.
He's not even kidding.
I'm not even kidding.
Well, I for one would love to hear it. So you guys better finish those lyrics and give the performance of a lifetime or you're fired.
Did you just?
I did just.
This guild has existed for one entire solid month without you making a single fired joke.
Wow.
I'm so glad I was around for this momentous occasion.
I know now what I must do. Look up more words that rhyme with fight.
Please, actually, let me help with the lyrics.
Only if you're extra good.
You're asking the impossible of me.
I believe in you.
Okay, it might just be possible.
All right, here we go. Final two. The weird question or the finals. But that, and going back to the Among Us thing, again, I don't try to make it a habit to like stream super late. But that kind of might be changing a little bit. I've been kind of hovering around 1 p.m. as my start time, but I've been, and I kind of mentioned this before, I was going to try and find a more solid start time and try to stick to it. And I think that might end up being a bit later in the afternoon, going into the evening, because most of the people that I like to raid, or at least like to, hop over and watch when I finish, they usually start at nighttime, better on there. So I kind of want to start early enough that people in other time zones get a chance to sort of hop in, start, and then as the evening trails on, they head out. We can, dovetail it into somebody else's stream, or, let people who are more neighbors to my time zone, let them in and let them have fun. I can't believe you intentionally try to avoid me. You truly do hate me. If I were doing that, I would stream at like midnight and go till like 3 a.m. Yeah, this is a joke. I know it's yeah. Also, weird question. Oh, great. Weird question. I thought you were gonna ask me a question. I am smart.
Hey, weird question. Where did everyone's screen names come from?
Oh dear God.
The age-old internet question.
I always feared this day would come.
All right, I'll start. When I was 5, I made my own superhero character, and I'm talking like crayons on manila paper kind of stuff. And yes, she was literally me.
Hell yeah. Where all great art comes from, and or starts.
It's never actually been my screen name, but when I had to come up with a character for Tome, Flame Girl fit the bill. I figured a fire mage would be a fun one to play with.
That's so cute! Oh, there's something magical about ideas that come from little kids. Well, except for my old screen name.
GameSoft is the Japanese term for game software, right?
Yeah, but before that it used to be Game Crazed. I was a kid, but that was not one of my better ideas. It's so corny. Then I found out about the word GameSoft, thought it was a lot cuter, so I switched over to that when I was about 16, I think.
I imagine that in the Japanese version of life itself, your screen name is Cartridge.
I'm a cartridge in a pear tree. Okay, someone else go.
Ooh, me next. Okay, so my screen name's actually changed around a lot. Alpha was just for this character, but it's not because of what you think right away.
If not just a shortening of your name, I'm guessing it has to do with all the Greek mythological themed powers?
Yep, I was a big history nerd in junior high. I was obsessed with mythology, and Greek and Roman stuff was always my favorite. Since Tome was like the beginning of a new adventure, I figured Alpha was a good choice.
I can't wait for you to ascend to the next level of power and transform into a beta.
You already made that joke.
They don't know that!
It's equally unfunny.
Oh, okay.
Well, my screen name is something I came up with a long time ago. I've actually had this character for a while and rolled her in some other games previously.
Damn, she's just like me, for real, for real. because that's me with the Universe Traveler anything. It's like I just make the same character and I just make them over and over and over again.
Was she always a tiger who fights using plants that may or may not sometimes be lilies?
Usually something like that. I've always been a fan of nature-themed techniques. Plants always feel like the underdog of elemental powers. But yeah, the actual name Tiger Lily came later.
Yeah, oh, and I love electricity in the same way. She is just like me, for real, for real.
I am very
FR.
curious about Nylox.
But additionally, weird question. What's better for a normal blank element name in a god-based monster catching project? Mortal or mundane? Ooh, those are actually both really good choices. Well, I would assume if the monsters themselves are mortal, then the concept of being mortal would exist for all creatures, right? So it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to call them all mortal if, everything's mortal. Mundane would probably work a bit more because it would just be that they're normal, they're regular, and their mortality doesn't really have anything to do with any other statistic or quirk about them. You get what I mean? So I think I'd probably go with mundane. Probably. Yeah. I think that's what I'd do.
It's not that interesting, trust me.
What? Is it like your name spelled backwards or something?
Yeah, actually.
Wait, what? Your name isn't Ekelin. Ecoline?
I love that read. Ecoline?
No, it's Colin.
My brain.
I've had this character for a long time too. I used to spell it Nyloc. Niloc.
Oh, wow. So what, was the Nylocké spelling just to make it kind of more ye old?
Basically.
Sounds like the common ground is that we all had a lot of different names.
Not this guy. He's had the same screen name since he was 12.
Oh, way to blow that cover.
Come on. We all shared our tragic backstories. You gotta do it too.
But my friends, don't you see? The answer has been right there all along.
I don't get it.
Kirby C. Campbell. The C stands for Christopher. Huh?
Kirby Christopher Campbell. It's...
It's like Christopher, except Kirbier! Good night, everybody.
This is the joke you've been waiting your whole life to make, isn't it?
Since before he was conceived.
All right, the jig's up, Hattie. Where does your screen name come from, huh?
Well, not to get meta, but I couldn't find one. Appreciate it, Mr. Traveler. Yeah, no problem. I always, anytime anybody asks me for advice, I'm always happy to, throw in my 2 cents. Yeah, my genius. That is true. I did ask, and it's like name pending. I was like, done. And it's just funny, and it still gives me a chuckle, remembering the fact that we didn't actually give this character a name. It'll be a mystery.
It'll be a mystery from now until the end of time.
What? Are you?
Alright, and then the final one.
Can't believe the final's in only 2 more days.
Tell me about it.
Okay. It's gonna be terrifying and insane, and I don't feel like I'm ready for it.
I'd get on your case for that, but I'm in pretty much the same boat.
Tomorrow's gonna feel either like the longest or the shortest day in all existence. And both scenarios freak me right the hell out.
Don't be discouraged, guys.
Yeah, think about how far we've come in these past couple weeks. We didn't snatch up one of these 4 slots in the competition on accident. You all worked your faces off for this.
We worked our faces off. I'm so funny.
She's right. It's scary, no doubt. But you all earned this.
That month ago when I joined feels like an eternity already. Yet the scene of you and I begging me on hands and knees is so vivid, it's like it happened yesterday.
Hey, don't lie to all these good people. I begged while standing.
The first day I came in was nuts, but I feel like it prepped me on how crazy things were gonna be for the whole campaign after that. So much has happened.
Yeah, even that day in the forest level I met Nye and Hattie. That was just a taste. Every week, something bigger and bigger would keep happening, and I'd be more and more nervous.
But you survived.
Oh, I know. It's kind of, I don't know, thrilling.
This whole thing's felt like a journey, an adventure even. But I'll be so relieved when we reach the end, no matter what the result ends up being.
Steph, we're gonna fight with everything we've got out there.
I know.
But what if...
What if we don't win?
I've talked about this already.
That you can't afford to lose? Yeah, neither can I. But it's still humanly possible and highly likely. So?
Then, I'll figure something out.
We'll help you.
You guys already have. This is more than I could ever ask for in my entire life.
Come on now, didn't you say this chat was all about decompressing? Take your own suggestion and relax.
We're all here to support you, okay? Just because you're the leader doesn't mean you have to shoulder all the burden by yourself.
I know. I don't want to make this all about me. You guys all have your own goals in this, and I'm always keeping those in my thoughts too. And I want to make sure you all get a fair cut of the prize.
Not to mention crushing so-and-so. But that's all part of the plan anyway, so I get my way no matter what.
I'm gonna laugh if we end up fighting Zeto in the first round. Or die. Or both.
They're gonna post the tournament bracket tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and whether it's in the first round or not, as soon as we see him, he's going down.
Of course it's not going to be in the first round. That would be so anticlimactic. We're gonna fight him at the end. Don't be ridiculous.
I believe in all you guys.
I've never played any game competitively in my life. But maybe that's a good thing? Even though there's a lot at stake, at the end of the day, it's still a game. And games are fun.
Yeah, I think it's important we still keep that in mind, long after this is over. I'm invested in all this because it's what I enjoy doing the most. You guys have made it an even greater joy than it used to be.
Aw.
You're reminding me, when this is all over, I hope we'll finally get a chance to just play. Not that this hasn't been great, but to play just entirely for fun again? I miss that.
It won't be too much longer. We're gonna blink and the finale will have come and gone. But we'll be standing at the top.
Nice. And that pretty much exhausts all of them. Awesome. If Nylock sounds like me, does that mean I can sound like Nylock? Yeah, maybe. Probably. Because, I mean, because if you say he sounds like you but a bit northern, you would just have to lean more into the north, like a northern accent, right? Although that's if you're just doing, like, Colin Nylock. If you were trying to do, like, Nylock, you would probably need to put, like, more pizzazz into your voice. Like, I don't know. I kind of puff up my chest a little bit because, I don't know, the physicality to me, Nylock seems to be a very, I don't want to say pompous. Boisterous, I think is the word. He's a very boisterous character. So, put a lot of air in your chest. Puff up, stand tall. Project! You know, kind of like that. But, you know, that's... I'm not a voice actor or anything, so... That's just my thought.
Sorry to cut out early, everyone. But I should probably head off.
Oh, already? Okay.
You do a good Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. My Tigger phrase, I keep wanting to go thuffer and thuckapash, but that's Sylvester. The only thing I could think of to get into the voice space is his laugh, which is like the hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, but it's not quite there yet. It's not quite there. I think I need to go deeper for it. Or like Something like that. Hey there, buddy old pal o' mine. I don't know. Now it just sounds like a Hanna-Barbera character that I can't Snagglepuss. Oh, the horror! Quickly, we must go. Exit stage left. Something like that.
We'll see you tomorrow, though, right?
Of course. Well, thanks for being here, even for a little while.
Yeah, this was cool, having us all together like this.
Actually, before you go, since we are all together right now, could I share something for a moment?
Is it really emotional and sappy?
Probably.
Totally. Go ahead.
We've all been through a lot in the last 30 days or so. A lot of emotionally charged stuff that's happened, but we got through it together.
It's also a damn good Snagglepuss. Oh, stop. I try. Okay. I don't want to say that I'm not good at VA. I think with practice, I could really get good at it. My problem is I can't log all the voices I can do in my head because I have memory problems and I just can't remember how I do certain voices. But on the flip side of that, I'm a very good parrot. If you give me a voice, have me listen to it for like a little bit, I can try and find the range of it, and I can get very close to it. And I think that comes from like a vocal stim kind of thing. Like where when I was a kid, I'd always latch on to certain lines from like TV shows and movies, and I would just play them over and over in my head, and I'd experiment trying to find the range and like what I would have to do with my voice in order to like get close enough to it that I kind of picked up on that. Which, you know, it's great and all, but I don't know, when you're a voiceover artist, you kind of need to like, I don't know, kind of have that ability to be like, oh, this is what you're talking about. Boom. All right, we're gonna slip right into it. And that doesn't come super easily to me. You're good at voicing cats. Pra. I guess so. I don't know. How many cats? Let's see. I don't know. There's Snagglepuss. Kind of good at Snagglepuss. I guess Tigger. I think my voice is my range is a little too high for Tigger, I think. Because Jim Cummings' voice, at least that's like my mark for Tigger, is his voice is a little deeper than mine. So I don't think I could hit that range. I don't know. That's all I can think of. I don't know. I'll probably think of more as we continue on. I'm a terrible parrot. Personally, more of a pigeon. My voice is original because I'm bad at imitation. And that's fair. And I can't say that I can imitate everybody else perfectly either. It's like, my range is like, I don't know, somewhere. I used to know the exact range of my voice, and I could be like, oh, I'm like a falsetto or something like that. But that information has been lost to me, so.
There's very few people I feel I can trust the way I do all of you. So I just wanted to say, I think you're all really good people, and thank you for being my friends.
Quick voice the Pink Panther in his iconic and well-known voice. Oh, certainly. You know, they say that a rolling stone gathers no moss. Well, we wouldn't want... Hold on. I can do that again. From the top. You know, they say that a rolling stone gathers no moss. Well, we wouldn't want a stone like this gathering any moss now, would we? That is one of the few times that the original run Pink Panther ever spoke. He spoke in 2 cartoons, I think. It was like 2 episodes of the show, and that's it. He was silent for the rest of the show. And yeah, that was one of the And that's one of the lines that I always that was a stim line for me. Because it's him just rolling a giant diamond down a path, and he just stops, says his line, and then just keeps going. But yeah, he's not known for talking.
Thanks, bud. That's really nice of you.
I'm gonna ugly cry and I hate you.
No, don't do it. This is a legendary moment.
I can't even believe the amount of times I've been this emotional in a single month.
Love you, Nai. Thanks so much.
Much love to all you guys.
Love you back.
Love you back.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, while we're all going around sharing our feelings, I want to say that even though I've only known most of you guys for a little while, I already consider you to be my friends. True friends.
For realsies? I'm friends with Tiger Lily. I'm surprised he actually knew he talked. Not many know that. Yeah, it's not a well-known fact. But I learned that because as a kid, I had a DVD box set of I don't know if it was the whole run of the original show or it was just a collection of some of the episodes, but in that box set it lists as a factoid under that one episode that is one of 2 times in the entire show's run that he ever spoke. So, that's like me and my animation trivia that latched onto it like a limpet. And it was like, hell yeah, brother. I'm going to save that information away for later. Algebra? Fuck that noise. The fact that the Pink Panther only spoke twice? That'll be in there forever. Pretty good too. Thank you. And I think that was from the same episode. There was another one where it was one of the 2 antagonists. One guy has a very unique accent, and he's talking to Hoskins, his like partner, and he's like, "Hoskins, I do believe you're off your rocker." And that, I don't know. And again, that line, don't know what it is about it. Just sits in my brain, rent free. Just hangs out, comes in every now and then, just says hi, and then leaves. It's like a stray cat. But anyways, yeah, we're friends.
For real?
Oh, 100%. Mostly because you all went this entire conversation so far without making a single joke about my name.
Okay. Back on the game for just a second. I don't know if this is supposed to imply that Tiger Lily's actual name is Because I think it's implied to be a joke, right? Because I know in the 2011 show, Tiger Lily's name is actually Lily. But she's called Kizuna in the show. But her name is Lily. Is this incarnation's name supposed to be Lily too? Because that's what I assume it is that it's Lily. But I don't think she actually says her actual name. Because we know Ryan, we know Colin, Steph, Kirby, and Alphonse. But I don't think we know her name. I think it's supposed to be Lily. I thought her name was Tiger. Well, I mean, she says it to Alpha. It's like, you can just call me Tiger. Because I think that's part of her username. But I don't know if that was like actually supposed to be her name.
What? You know who? Oh my god!
Anyway, sorry. Have a good one, pal. Talk soon, all right?
I'll send another email in the morning and we'll do one more meeting, okay? Tomorrow's gonna be our last day to get any training in. Meantime, take care.
You got it.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Save game. What? I said save game. Quit the title screen. No? Hold on. Quit the title. What the fuck is happening? Oh no. Game, I swear to God, if you fucking kick me out of the fucking game right now, I am going to be so mad. I am going to be livid. Save game. Yes? Oh my God. 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 Oh man. Woo! Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Game was like, oh. Guy thinks he's having fun, right? Okay. Okay. I see how it is. How about this? Gonna keep you on your toes, motherfucker. You broke it. I didn't break anything. Well, other than the stuff I've already done. Ugh. Fuck me. Okay. Attention. One last day. Attention all Dandy and I can't read. Attention all Dandy Alliance Plus members. One last day for training means one more team meeting. Let's get together at Balance Center 15 and go over the details of the final event tomorrow. Then go about our own ways to prepare. See you all soon. P.S. We got reached out to by NetKing Software for an interview the other night. This is kind of short notice, but if anyone can make it and wants to join, come find me before the meeting. Same location, no problem. If not, Flame Girl. Be right there. Well, I missed the interview, which kind of sucks, but I think it's better that I'm not the center of attention. Ugh.
Hey, over here!
No, there's people to talk to.
Thanks for waiting.
Excellent! The Alliance has been united. What is our first order of business, Guildmaster?
All right, so this morning, NetKing Software released the official breakdown for the Conclave of Courage. To summarize, the 4 guilds will be competing against each other individually in a tournament bracket, but with a twist. In between matches, we'll be facing a trial from each of the 4 regions' NetKings. And we'll have to take on Webmaster before the final fight, too.
Wow. And so if we lose just a single time, then it's over? We're out completely?
Not necessarily. The way it's set up is that it alternates between a Net King trial, then a tournament match from the bracket, then another Net King, so on and so forth.
The rules state, if we lose to a Net King, we're out. But if we lose in the first or second round of the tournament fights, we can still make a comeback. There's a redemption path on the bracket that allows us to claw our way up to the top by fighting the other losing guilds.
Not the most ideal situation, but I think we can avoid it if we stay on top of things.
Did they actually post the matchups for the bracket, or are we still not gonna know until tomorrow?
They did. So after the first Net King trial, the opening round is gonna be us versus the Cast of Dreams, while the troublemakers have to deal with Zeto.
Oof, that's harsh. I actually kind of feel sorry for them.
I think the original plan was that they were going to lose to Zeto on purpose because he was paying them off. But even if they're turning over a new leaf, they're probably going to get knocked out all the same. Best case scenario is, we'll beat the Cast of Dreams without too much hassle, fight the following Net King, and then reach Zeto as soon as we can.
That said, it still won't be easy. What I'm hoping is that Raven Freak and Dust Bunny won't run the risk of pulling any stunts that could put their whole team in hot water. They've gotten away with stuff under the radar, but with that big of an audience watching, I think they'll play it safe.
Raven Freak mentioned!
Indeed. Lady Saturn Diva and her forces have been formidable time and time again. But all of our upcoming opponents shall be equal obstacles in the end.
Question? Are all the matches just gonna be the standard 4-on-4 stuff we're used to, or is there anything different this time? Like, are we in the cast at any kind of advantage by having more than 4 members?
Battles are laid out like usual, but the winning team takes all. If the 4 chosen party members lose a match, the whole guild takes the fall.
That rhymes. I mean, that sucks. But I guess it's fair. At the very least, I think the edge we've got is that we have more options to strategize with.
Indeed.
The redemption bracket is a nice fallback plan too. So even if we lose to the cast in the first round, we We can take on the troublemakers to work our way back up. Or if we lose to Zeto in the second round, we can take another crack at him.
We just better make sure we don't get thrown off guard by any of the Net King trials, or boom, it's all over.
Our future encounters with the mighty Net Kings being referred to as trials makes this night curious as to if they shall entail something more than simple combat.
I got a funny feeling they're gonna involve a racing battle and a rhythm battle. The fact that they got introduced specifically for the campaign spells out them being included somehow.
Huh. Well, since today's all about training, can't hurt to maybe give some of those minigames a look again, just to be prepared.
Definitely. In fact, speaking of stuff that was introduced just for the campaign, with the exception of Hattie, we've got every combination of team attack possible between the rest of the team's members, which is real nice.
Are you sure you don't want to craft any with the rest of us?
Well, you see, there's a thing about my thing, so I can't really do the thing.
Don't worry too much about it.
Sounds like all we gotta do now is train like there's no tomorrow, and, well, tomorrow is the thing we're training for. You know what I mean.
No, please, explain in further detail.
Never.
You get the idea. Spend as much of today as you guys can on practicing. Go hunting around any place you want. Spend your netty wisely on anything else you might need. Stay in touch with everyone and keep coordinated. Most importantly, though, take breaks. I can't say there's no pressure because that'd be a lie, but I want everyone to be in top form tomorrow. Don't push yourselves to exhaustion. Leave plenty of room to get some sleep tonight. All of you.
Hear, hear! We must all be of sound body, mind, and soul for our greatest adventure yet. Tomorrow, the clouds shall part for the Dandy Alliance's vibrant ascension to the mystical highlight heavens. The conclave of courage shall be an arduous task if ever there was. But 'tis nothing that our powerful band of knights cannot handle, or I am not. Nylok, master of being concretely confident in comrades' credentials!
Aw, that's nice.
Hell yeah.
I'll work really hard today.
Me too. We're gonna do great tomorrow. You'll see.
This is gonna be pretty tough, but I know we can win.
Good attitude, people. I'll be around whenever y'all might need me. Stay frosty out there, alright?
Oh, wait. One more thing. How did that interview go? Sorry, I missed the invite.
Oh, pretty well. I was nervous the whole time, but it was interesting. I think they're gonna be restreaming some portions of it later. Hopefully I didn't make a total embarrassment of us or anything.
She was fine. It was actually pretty enlightening. We spoke our minds and left the interviewer breathless with our poetic words.
Oh, marvelous! This night must bear witness to the archive and bask in thine glory.
Thanks, everybody. I know I've said that a million times, but I can never say it enough.
Never.
Let's meet at the spot mentioned in the email, bright and early tomorrow. Whatever you choose to do today, be ready. With that, Dandy Alliance, break!
No, I didn't say the plus part. Don't leave out Tiger Lily, come on. You are now free to explore. When you wish to end your adventures for the day, press the log out button in your start menu. Tomorrow is the final showdown. And today is the final free day. Anything you want to do in a free day that you have not done yet, you have to do today, here, now. So, first we're gonna go talk to people.
Hey, any suggestions on a good place to get some hardcore training in?
Oh yeah! There's a place called Z Stadium where only elite players can battle each other. Talk to the Rook over by the center to get transported to it. I bet you'll find some strong opponents around there.
Thanks, little dude.
Yeah, well, this little guy, so cool.
I've got a big day tomorrow. Any suggestions on how to spend the day before it?
Well, if tomorrow's gonna be hectic, then have fun! That way you'll be in a good mood no matter what the next day brings.
When I used to play older games, I'd always make sure to keep an open slot to save my game right before a big battle. So if things went wrong, I could always reset back to the day before. Too bad real life's not like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kinda sucks.
Yo, we wanted to wish you luck in the Conclave of Courage tomorrow. We believe in you.
No matter what obstacles stand in your way, move forward valiantly!
Blue Core there. Reference to the guy who ran Blue Core Studios or runs Blue Core Studios. I can't remember. Don't remember his name too. Blue Core Studios made the Sonic fan film and the Mega Man fan film that were really popular back in the day. Can't remember how long ago that was. But yeah, and Green Biker Dude is, the Green Biker is reference to the Green Biker Dude from Mega Man X2 from the beginning of that game, where he rides into battle and then gets blown up right at the beginning of the game. Poor guy.
Thanks, guys.
They left out Ravenfig entirely. I can't believe it. Can't believe this would happen to us. Yeah, how dare they disrespect our waifus and husbandos.
Hey, you! Have you conquered the Myscaria mansion?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's so tough. The second to last floor is crawling with those super strong ghost enemies. But I bet the prize at the top's something awesome.
Huh. Watch it turn out to be like a congratulations sign or something totally lame like that.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that. Oh, hello.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, no?
It is. We're almost near the end of this game, and despite the fact that I have played this game multiple times on stream, and I've said like, oh, I just can't wait for it to be over, kind of want to move on, I still enjoy my time here.
Who are you guys rooting for to win the Conclave of Courage tomorrow?
Troublemakers for me. They stole my heart after that first win a few weeks back. I love underdogs. Feels like I've been cheering for them my whole life.
I was leaning toward the end-all be-all for a while, but something about the togetherness of the cast of dreams really swayed me. I hope it takes them all the way to the top.
We've got some steep competition.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon us, but have you come across any of the elusive Rainbow Cube items?
Maybe.
Maybe. Has none in my pockets.
We're still on the hunt for the rest of them. I think there's about 26 in total.
That's right.
I heard if you can collect them all, there's a certain area in Fimicola Field where a really strong boss will show up to challenge you.
Thanks. Good luck to you guys on the hunt.
Oh, we'll be doing that too. Alright, so, I don't know, can you see it in the capture? Come on, catch up. Okay, you can kind of see it. The edge of the screen on the top right, we've got even more cutscenes to sit through. So before we do that, I'm going to quick take a bio break, stretch, get some water, and, do all that before I have to sit down and, behold more cutscenes. So, just give me a minute or two, and I will be right back. Alright. We's back. In time for more cutscenes.
Forever here, coming at you with our last bit of news on the Campaign of Champions. It's the day before the finals, and earlier today we managed to get some short interviews with each of the 4 competing guilds. You can watch the full stream on NetKing Software's channel right now. But here's a few highlights. Anything you'd like to say to your fans and supporters out there?
Oh, I'm actually supposed to hit buttons. Oh, never mind. I'll go back. Thank you. Right.
Yeah, 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 check it. Ain't no wonder dogs are flying high like sparrows. Archie got like 6 different kinds of arrows. Punks get rolled over, blown up a bomb boulder. Get the back and crown the new world title holders. Your boy Skate. Check me out on Cloud Song. New mixtape dropping next week. What it do, baby?
Aw, you did a track about us?
Okay, that was actually kind of fire. But I do have something to say. So I've been reading some things about me on the old social medias. And you know, I ain't a big fan. Things like, he shouldn't play as a raccoon. What kind of example is he setting? While others sarcastically commend me for knowing my place.
I don't get it. Why would anyone say that?
I am glad you asked. Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit Archie. Prejudice is taught. Prejudice is man-made. Raccoons are not. When I see a raccoon, I see resilience, resourcefulness, cuteness, and cunning. And when he sees this raccoon, he sees the same thing. You can love me, hate me, underestimate me, but no one really knows me like these two. So pay attention, ask questions, because in life, there's always something beneath the surface that you don't get to see. And if you're not careful, it might bite you.
Damn right. Yeah,
Sure. So, to everybody out there
Shut up.
watching, if you'll be tuning in tomorrow, here's what you can expect to happen. I'm gonna beat down
Oh my
all
God,
4
shut
net
up.
guilds, hell,
Let
even
me
Webmaster
talk.
if I have to, and all 3 of the other guilds entirely on my own.
Cool. Riveting. Yeah, raccoons are beloved creatures. They're the best. I love raccoons.
That's what will happen. But what I hope you take away from it, other than some grade A entertainment, of course, is some inspiration. Maybe I'll even instill some hope. While you're all stuck at home and life sucks and the world is literally on fire, I want to prove to you, to each and every one of you, that if they work hard enough, if they're dedicated enough, one single solitary person can be the best at something. Tome is my domain. And hell or high water, I will be standing at the top of it. That's my promise to you all. So no need to wish me luck, no need to root for me or anything, because my destiny is already set in stone. I only hope you all look forward to seeing it, and that maybe, somehow, no matter how big or small, it'll leave an impact.
No, humble much. Cool.
Wow. Never thought in a million years we'd have fans to say something to in the first place.
Well, we're a guild of 10 players now, and that was all because we opened ourselves up to anyone who was interested in joining.
Yeah, not to mention, we got players from all over the world. I'm from Canada, Snowy's from Japan, we got a few from America and Europe, and I'm proud of that.
Man. Sat confirmed Canadian, but not a single A. Terrible. 0 out of 10 game.
I feel like the only chance we'd ever have of winning an event as big as this is if we banded together as many like-minded and driven people as we could.
Though to be fair, she might be from Western Canada. I hear the whole including A as part of your dialect, I think. I don't know. making up words here at this point, using them incorrectly. It's how I roll. That it's more of an Eastern Canadian thing to have the A, and I think it's the French Canadian accent as, you know, part of your spoken word. So maybe she's just from Vancouver.
We're really lucky to have found so many guild members we could depend on. For a time like now, where people can't be together in person, it's really poetic, actually. Even though we're all so far apart, Tome is what brought us together.
Oh, I got it. Everybody out there who's cheering for us, I hope we can serve as a shining example that the internet can be used for good. That it can unite folks of all countries, creeds, religions, and races to a single cause. Find your own personal cast of dreams and stick to them like glue. And if you don't believe me now, we'll prove it when we pull through on that final stage tomorrow.
Look forward to it.
I don't know what to say, honestly.
Somewhere where everyone says in it. I do not say in it. Yeah, even people who are from the UK, it's like I hardly ever hear people from there say in it a lot. And the only time I ever hear in it is when people are making fun of it. It's like one of those instances where it's like this thing is very elusive and I'm not even quite convinced it exists. But people make jokes about it, so I guess it does.
I got a little something. I know I've had a whole lot of fans throughout this thing, both from when I was flying solo and even now that I've thrown my hat in with the Dandy Alliance. All of you out there, I see you. I appreciate you. And I feel it's best to be honest with you all, that I'm not doing this for you. In fact, not to speak for the Guildmaster or our many colleagues, but I think it's safe to say that applies for all of us. But keep cheering. Cheer for whoever you want to come out on top. And if it happens to be us, cheer extra loud.
You know, not to fucking just randomly crap on the game. I kind of prefer when Tiger Lily has a bit of a shorter face. Because I'm looking at her now and her face is a bit longer. And the way that her proportions on her face kind of line up, I don't know. Not exactly a fan. I like it more when her face is more circular, I think. Not I think, I do. I like it when it's more circular. I don't know, this illustration, her face is a little long. So it looks a little, I also don't say mate.
You know what?
I feel like
I think I do know what to say.
Mate is more...
Tiger's right.
It's more of like an Australian thing. At least coming from an American's perspective. That's usually who I associate the word like mate with is Australians. Because, you know, apparently they say it a lot.
When I started out, I was in a place where I didn't feel like I could fully trust anybody. And at one point, I was nearly ready to make the choice to try entering as a solo competitor, just like she did. But ultimately, I made a different choice. To let people in. And it's only because the 7 of us worked together that we made it this far. I'm very confident in our team. But even now, with all of the choices that I've made that have led me up to this very moment, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm scared. I'm scared of whether or not we'll be able to win tomorrow. That thousands of people will be watching us, what may or may not happen after the competition. That we're only halfway through this crazy year and I have no idea what my future will hold. It's terrifying. And also, it's weirdly exciting. But it's stressful. But it's hopeful. But it's awful. But it's awesome, and I feel all of those things because they were thanks to my own choices, for better or worse. So to everyone out there, whether or not you tune in tomorrow, just the people who made the choice to watch this and are expecting something from me as a person that you might never meet. If there's one thing you shouldn't be afraid of, it's your own decisions. Whatever they may bring in the next chapter of life, Own them. Love them. Live them. And embrace the outcome, whatever it may be.
The Conclave of Courage livestream will be happening first thing tomorrow. Tune in to find out once and for all who will be declared the champion of all champions in the terrain of magical expertise. Forever out!
Whew, alright. I like when Raven Freak has a bird face, so this game's good in my book. Oh, is there any point where he doesn't have a bird face? I'm just saying. I just like Tiger Lily having a kitty face. That's my favorite. Alright. So.
Do you wish to be taken to the Z Stadium?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Very well. I shall transport you there.
Oh, hey there.
Good luck to you all tomorrow.
Same to you guys. We're gonna do some training in there, in case you want to spar. But from what we heard, it only allows teams of 2, so pick yourself a good partner.
Either way, we'll see you in the morning.
Later.
Interesting. So, the thing with the Z Stadium, we can look at it real quick. You can only pick one other person. And it only lets you do doubles with the rival characters. I don't think you get anything for completing these. I think it's just for the fun of it. I'm pretty sure. So so, you know what? We can at least do one. Also, I think this is the only time you hear this song. Oh, cool. It ate my control stick input. Thank you. Okay, they're both on the defense, so we'll just do this. Actually, we're going to use Clover Cutter, and we're just gonna... We're just gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of her. Get rid of her spin. Yeah, yeah, waste a turn doing that. And we will use Bramble Buster. And we'll use Twisty Top. Of course, you choose Tiger Lily. Well, absolutely I would. Mainly because she has the elemental advantage against Saturn Diva. And is, you know, one of the party members that... Uh-oh. We still tanked it. Get wrecked. Actually, you know what? We'll have a wonderful luncheon. We'll whittle down your health a little bit. Ow, ow. I forgot. I kind of need to get her health down. Oh. Well, actually. Yep, as long as I hit her with one. Let's see. We'll do Sonic Screech. Build magic back up. Yeah, and then she's gonna... Yeah, she's gonna freaking heal. 45! Yeah, it's not gonna lower magic defense, but meh. Alright then. Hit her some more, and then we'll just finish this. Boink! We win! Oh, we got 103 netty. Nice. Yeah, because I think the... Yeah, because it's still there. So you don't really get anything for completing it. But you can, you know, you can do fun stuff with it. So, there's that. I'm gonna go heal. Oh, hey, buddy.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I hope my hints have been serving you well.
I mean, I've only listened to you one time, so... For the ones you gave me, they sure have been.
Whether you're a fellow collector such as me or not, there's something important you might want to know about the mysterious cubes found scattered across the terrain. Can I offer you one last bit of advice?
Yeah, sure, man.
Absolutely.
By now, you should be able to find the grand majority of these rare treasures in each of the 4 regions. But there are a small handful of others that are a little more complicated to track down. Well, minus the one that's right here in this very area. Nonetheless, the last 2 of these treasures are walled off behind a pair of incredible challenges, reaching the top floor of the Mascaria mansion back in the woods, and the last section of the Vivid Void, right over there. In total, there are 26 of the mysterious cubes, and when you manage to collect all of them, go to Fimicola Field Sector G, where you'll be greeted with the greatest challenge of all. Overcome it, and your prize will be a treasure beyond compare. Aim for that 100% collection rate, and the reward will be far more than just the satisfaction of a job well done.
All right. So now that I'm thinking about it, and I think the cube is like, where's it at? It's like, I don't know if it's behind this. It's not behind this. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it is. It's behind here. The only thing that, so, okay. Let me collect my thoughts here for a second. We have Rainbow Cube collecting. We've got... Okay. So we got cleanup. Since I did a chest reset, all the chests in every area have reset. What I want to do is go through every single area and pop every single chest that has items in it. I'm not going to go after the equipment because I've already got all my equipment needs met. I'm just going to go through and do that. However, I don't remember all the chests that have items in them, you know, versus the ones that have equipment in it. So, what I'm going to do is, off stream, I'm going to follow a video guide, and I'm going to grab every single treasure chest that's got equipment in it, or not equipment, items in it. Items and money. And, after that, I will go, and then we'll do the same circuit again, but we'll go and collect all the cubes. Because I don't care to, you know, stream me doing cleanup, because that's going to take a while. But the cube collecting, I want to stream. Because, you know, that will be the, like, the true defining factor, whether or not duplicating things completely erases the good ending from the realm of possibility. So, I'm going to, well, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back home.
Do you wish to be taken to the balance center?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Very well.
Home is the highlights. That's the space where the Net Kings are. We're gonna go to Femicola Field, or Adotis Woods, excuse me, and we're gonna plot my save here. And I'm gonna call it here, and I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna end stream, and then off stream, I'm going to run through, pick up all the items that I missed. I'm gonna follow a video guide. We're gonna go through all the areas that we've been to. I'm gonna pick up all of the items, all the money, so that way we can have a nice plump pocketbook. I'll be picking up some other items from the shop as well. And I'll be doing all that off stream. When I finish that, I will save, quit, and then when we come back to stream, we will do the boss rush in the Vivid Void. We'll do the Rainbow Cube Collection. We'll do the Prisoner. The Prisoner, the boss rush, the secret boss. Yeah, and the cube collection was the cube collection, the secret boss, the boss rush, and then the prisoner. And that should be everything that we need to do. That at least needs to be streamed. And then after we do that, that will be the end of the free day. And then we will move on from there into the final stretch of the game, which may be tomorrow. So that is the game plan. That's what we're gonna do. So so yeah, this is where we'll call it. Kind of glad I streamed today. I really wanted to play this game and also to get through all the cutscenes. So, you see, trailer, it's been fun. Yeah, that's been fun. Stream tomorrow, same time as usual. I don't know if I'll play Tome tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. I kind of want to do some art stuff too, or we might just finish Tome tomorrow and just make it an extra long stream. And I might start earlier in the day, or at least try to, and then just an extra long, just run straight to the end of the game stream, so that way we can finish it this week. So that is the plan. Stream tomorrow. It might be finishing Tome, or it might be just doing some art and chillaxing. Oh, and the Mysterium Mansion. We're also going to do the Mysterium Mansion because that's part of the cube hunt. So we're going to be doing that as well. How could I forget? But anyways, that's the plan. So, yeah. stream tomorrow. Already laid out all the stuff we're gonna do in the game. So let me quick jump over to my little list of people here, and we's gonna see who's streaming right now. Cause normally if I go longer than like a couple hours, it's usually in the evening. But considering I'm finishing off a little earlier. There might not be people around. All right, let me look here. Whatever comes next, I'll be looking forward to it. I'm glad. You know what? Devin's streaming right now. Voice of Raccoon 2011. Well, we can go say hi to him. I think we'll do that. No, I think he's just getting started. Alright, so we'll get that all set up. Let's start raid. Alright. Get that all set up, ready to go. So. Alright, now it's going. Excellent. So, outro time. Thank you for joining me today. It was a wonderful treat to be able to, finally be able to play this game. And, play with everybody else. And if you're watching on the VOD, hey, thanks for getting this far. I appreciate you. Hopefully you have a great start to your weekend, and a great evening, day, whatever time it is currently, wherever you're at. And yeah, hopefully between now and tomorrow, I'll see you somewhere out in the multiverse. So, see ya. Have a good one. And take care. Bye-bye.